Nothing to do with this, I think is what she was doing.
Well, we need a better Democrat than that.
Well, she went there.
I mean, you know what? Yes.
She went there. What was she going to do?
Okay. What's she going to do? Not that. I mean, I understand why she did it, because she didn't want to be seen with Trump, because that would make her look stupid.
Bill Maher is going absolutely scorched earth on the woke left on his show Real Time with Bill Maher, and really all over the place. He's absolutely fed up with the woke left. This time we have Bill Maher going after the woke Democrat governor, Gretchen Whitmer, for being an absolute idiot. And he goes after her on this show more than I've ever seen him go after any Democrat politician before. Let's get into this clip where Bill Maher absolutely annihilates this woke governor, Gretchen Whitmer, here live on Real Time with Bill Maher.
So how do we handle this? And Gretchen Whitmer showed us one way. Can we show that picture? Because she was in the Oval Office, same place I was a few weeks before. And this is what she did. Okay, I think there's a couple of ways to handle the Oval Office, and this is not the way I chose. You don't want to talk to people? You have no power. I mean, people seem to gloss over the fact that I went in there. I didn't surrender to him. I said this. Of course, people don't care. They don't watch what I actually did. They just react to clickbait. But I went in there and I said to his face, "You're scaring people. Why do you want to scare your own citizens?" I said to his face, "You ran in 3 elections. You lost the middle one." I said to his face, birtherism was low. Okay. I'm glad that I was able to go and do that, got a seat at the table. Because again, what else do you have? You have no power. So this idea...
Yeah, now it's, I love that Bill Maher is having this awakening, but now Democrats are starting to realize that they have to go negotiate with these people. They have to go talk to people like Donald Trump. Well, at least Bill Maher is starting to realize that. A lot of Democrats are not. But before, they were just like, and they still are saying this, 90% of them are saying, if your family voted for Donald Trump, do not go visit them during the holidays. Shun them from your life, right? That's what Democrats have been saying and are still saying for the longest time. Bill Maher is one of the only people, and he just started this, who is saying we have to go talk to the other side because Donald Trump not only won the election, but won the popular vote. And you can just feel the tide turning. You can just feel things changing when it comes to the culture. There's massive culture shifts going on. Bill Maher can see it. Other Democrats can see it. Some are in denial still and are still shunning people from their life who vote, differently from them. Bill Maher is like, all right, we gotta have to go talk to these people now. And now that he's talking to these people and he's seeing the reaction from the woke left, now he's just like, you know what? Screw you guys. Like they're just miserable people.
Yeah. And he's going to be there for another 4 years. That's a long time to hold your breath.
Well, and
it's a long time to hold the thing up in front of your face, let me tell you.
I think that is why Governor Whitmer went to the White House. She went there to take care of the business of the people of Michigan.
You have to.
And that's what she did. And so then what happens is she gets basically ambushed by the President of the United States, who pulls her into a press conference that she's not expecting, where he's signing an executive order directing the Justice Department to investigate people who he thinks are no longer loyal to him. I mean,
so get in his face right then and there while the cameras are on.
Just like, this is a shit show and I want nothing to do with this, I think is what she was doing.
Well, we need a better Democrat than that.
Well, she went there.
I mean, you know what? Yes.
She went there. What was she going to do?
Okay. What's she going to do? Not that. I mean, I understand why she did it, because she didn't want to be seen with Trump, because that would make her look stupid.
It's all just a show. It's all just an absolute show, man. Like, it's insufferable. How do you support these people? How do you defend these people? How are you not in Bill Maher's shoes? Like, even if you're a Democrat and you align more with Democrat viewpoints, how do you not have the same viewpoint as Bill Maher, where it's just like, this is insufferable. I don't want to support people who do stuff like this, who cover their face in the Oval Office because they don't want to be seen with the president. Are you serious? Like, it's just, it's cringe. It's so childish. I don't understand how you support these people, but we have this other clip as well from the same episode of Real Time with Bill Maher, where Bill Maher is continuously destroying the woke cult, man. He's just going after them from all angles. Let's go check that one out.
And finally, new rule now that the Trump administration has decided that America will pay any price and bear any burden to bring back factory jobs. They have to answer one question. Who's going to take them? Who exactly is supposed to do all this monotonous, low-paying labor? Immigrants? They're all deported. It'll probably be...
They're actually not all deported. Yeah, there's way less of them being deported than should be deported, you know? And and people get so mad at me for saying this, and they're like, give him some time, give him some time. It's been months now. Like, it's time. You know, I'm tired of giving him time. It's time right now. Let's do it. He's being outpaced by the Biden administration numbers for deportations. That is unacceptable. Like, it's one thing to be outnumbered by the Obama administration, but the Biden administration was the one that we're supposed to deport all these people, you know, in recovery from. So what are we waiting for? Let's get a move on here.
Robots, if we're not using them all for sex slaves. But I'll tell you who's definitely not doing it. Gen Z. The very people who would have to be most invested if this plan is going to work. Is this who we really think Gen Z is? A generation of manly men who make things with their hands, who get up early and go out to the plant in their hard hats with their lunch pails and come home dirty? Gruff men in newsboy caps working overtime at the steel factory? Seriously, these kids can't handle a gig at the Cheesecake Factory.
He makes a decent point, though. I'm curious to see what you guys think in the comments. Like, what do you think is going to happen with all these people, you know, with the immigrants supposedly being deported that aren't really being deported? But what do you guys think are going to happen to the manual labor jobs and the factory jobs, the jobs that nobody wants to do? I am curious about that because, I mean, who would want to do that stuff? Like, there's no way that you want to do that, right? Like, nobody genuinely wants to do it. The only people who want to do it are poor people who just need money desperately. And even they don't want to do it. They'd rather just sit back and collect government assistance, you know? So I'm curious to see what you guys think.
They're quiet quitting office jobs. If you walk into a department store and ask them for something, they act like you barged into their apartment and woke them up. I'm sorry, but Generation Nepo Baby aren't exactly the sinewy, leather-skinned workmen of yesteryear. They're doughy gamers who need an emotional support animal to ride in a plane.
He is right, man. I can't lie. He's correct, but I think he's putting the blame on the wrong people. To be honest, I think I hate to play the blame game on this, but I do think it's the woke left that is pushing this on to people. They're trying to feminize men. They're trying to, you know, you guys already know the whole story. I don't think it's just the woke left. I think it's somebody on top of that. The people who are really running the world. They're trying to destabilize and make people a lot more easy to control. And if you have a lot of men who are just sitting around playing video games, eating junk food, versus going out working these manual labor jobs and going to the gym, eating healthy, it's a lot more easy to control a population. You know, a lot less likely that somebody will revolt against you. I think that's what's going on, and I think the woke left is propagating that a whole lot more than the right wing is. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about Bill Maher going after that woke governor, Gretchen Whitmer. And I think it's absolutely just insufferable. The people, the childish nature of these people, man. It's crazy that Donald Trump just brings that out of everyone on the left. Like, they can just completely act out of character because of one man. Like, he has so much real estate in their brains. They just lose all sense of reality, start acting like a child whenever they have to interact with him. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this whole Bill Maher versus these woke idiots situation.